try to do another video real quick here. It's a terrible day for a Friday. Terrible. So, well, qualify with the little stuff first. I'm just going to see if it's a chop right away or not. Certainly not. I'm going to see if it's a 3-4 chop with the little guy. Certainly not. I'm going to swing for the 3-4 chop, even though it's the beginning of the shoe. Brad special. Brad got the 9. Brad got the 9. I'm going to try again on the opposite now. Got it. Up a little bit. I'm going to go with that dominancy. We lost. We're going to stay with it because player sucks. Win. See what we're looking at. Break it down. What's worked so far? Well, not the 3-4 chop. The chop's starting to work now, but not the 3-4 chop. We got a run of 4 chops. 3-4 chop against the run did not work. The Brad special worked, and Brad won with a 9 after 5 banks on player. So, I'm going to burn this hand, because I don't want to bet player. Good thing I didn't. Now I'm going to bet small on player. For the chop, one time. Unless it ties, I will try again. Okay, we win. It's 5 direct. Not direct. But it's 5 without it going 3. I'm going back to the big unit because it's player to chop to bank. I win. And we're up $700. That's enough to make $250,000 a year right there. Do that every day. 21 grand a month. I'm going to say that ad nauseum to remind us all, we don't need to make a lot every day that we're there. We don't have to walk out of there with 2G and take. What are you trying to do? Anyway, you got to have the capital to back up the kind of bet I just made, right? Let's say you'd have to have at least 20 grand to be betting $500 flat bets. But I'm doing it with a lot less. I'm doing it with 10. So, just so you don't feel like you're broke. Give you room to finagle. Okay. Anyway, we're going to stay with this chop on the little stuff for player, because I don't trust player as far as I can throw it. If I lose, no big deal. No big deal. I got zeroed out. Fuck them. I'm going to try one more time. That's only the second bank. Yeah. I'm going to try one more on a flat bet only. I win. 38 special. Alright, so we're floating. Let's see if we can't get a couple more purple out of this player not coming down. My daughter and I both hate the world today. 30-1 on bank. Alright. Okay. Still choppy. I'm only going to bet the little stuff on player, though. Little for what I'm doing. I'll flat bet it. I lost. Okay, no problem. So the chop's over. No big deal. 3-4 chop's not on the table, right? Because it already came down 5 at the beginning. That's no longer a variable. The rest of the day, not on bank. It might never come down 5 again the rest of the shoe. It might not. But am I going to try when it's doing 13-4? No, I am not. So I'm just going to wait for blue now and bet against it. That's the only thing really I want to bet for unless the chop opens up. Or we touch the bottom. So I'm going to bet... We're up a G. I don't really want to give 500 back. Let's break it down into the little stuff for the first efforts. All right, so we won going away. No problem. But you know what I mean? How many of these are going to go single player now? Again, if I would have just decided after the long run of bank, I was going to parlay that it would never get to 2 player right off the first one. $100 was worth 3,200 right now. 31 net. Fucking crazy, right? Second bank's also only missed once out of 4 occurrences. 5 occurrences. This is the 6th occurrence. And it'll be 4 out of 4, the last 4, if it hit. What would you do? Well, with the gun in my head, I would only do banker here. But, fuck it, let's pull the trigger. Let's just do it. I'm alive. No bullet in the chamber. Okay. So, that's just, think about it critically, though. If you're up 2 of the big boy units, whatever that is for you, you don't want to give those 2 back. You can break those shits down. The bigger that unit is, the more substantial breakdown unit you have. You don't have to break it into sets of 5. You can break it into sets of 4, whatever you want to do. But don't give the whole stack away at once. Okay, so I'm going to wait now because that's 2. I don't want to bet. I don't want to try to figure out how far they're coming down. It might come down. It might. Look at this. Brad special time again. But I'm not going to bet for player. I want to see it hit the bottom here. See, it did. Oh, shoot like this. I'm going to try for it. Fuck it. Got him. Got him. So you can do one of 2 things here. What if this is a run of 12 or 13 banks? It's a banker shoe anyway, right? If you were ever going to try to make it come down, long tail, whatever you want to call it, this is a shoe to try it on. Win or lose. You just won one. So the worst that happens is you give that $500 chip back that you just won minus commission. You effectively won $475. So if you lose this next hand, you're only giving them $25 for the 2 hands combined, right? If you paid $25 commission to win that $500, they only gave you an extra $475. So if you lose this, you're losing what they gave you plus another $25. Okay? That's the way that I look at it. So, that's all you're really losing. Right? Yeah. Because you didn't win a whole 500. So, that's what we're going to do here. We lost to a natural. Of course we did. So, fuck them. We're going to reduce to the black chip. We're not going to chase immediately. We're going to make sure this isn't fucking... Man, can you believe this? This would be 6,400 if you flipped a player chop every time. And you would have. You would have. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, bro. Well, we're going to parlay that shit on the second bank because that's hitting right now. Or not. Okay, great. Yeah. I'm going to go back to that base again. Got it right back. Pre-parlay, we got it right back. I'm going to burn a hand for the chop here because it's 4 direct. Did not come down. We're going to try one little guy. We're actually going to bet player here, but only for the little stuff, not the purple. Got it. And the only reason I did that, okay, was the chop here. We had 4 without it going 3, on the chop. It came down 2. Then we jumped in to hope it wouldn't go 3, and it didn't. So we won. So, by virtue of that, I'm going to parlay that on the second. Oh, not the second, but then it'll chop because, that's all it's done. And by the way, if this does in fact go bank, $100 would have been worth $12,800 right now if this chopped one more time. You just left it all in. Fucking crazy. And you'd be a psychopath because you'd be risking $6,400 total dollars to see that would flip again. Madness. Don't do that. Reduce to something. I don't care if you do 500 or 1,000, but don't give the whole 6,400 down. Jesus Christ. But what if this does go bank? Let's see. It did. Oh my God, it zeroed out. You'd be so mad, right? Holy fuck, you were counting the money once that 7 came out on player. You're like, I can't lose unless a 6 comes out, and it did. God bless you if you're on that hand when that happens. You better reduce after that. That's just bullshit. Now watch, I'll get a natural bank. No, but I did win. So that player never going to on $100 fucking starting bet parlay was worth $12,800, $12,700 net. Holy fuck. I'm gonna burn this hand because it's chopping and I don't want to bet on player. I'm glad I did it because it went bank again. There's the natural, by the way. I'm gonna bet player here. I know I'm talking fast. I'm trying to go fast because I could get taken away. Yo, what now? You'd be over table max most places I play. You can't go over 10 grand. But if you could, and they allowed you to be a cunt, you could flip 12,800 right now, ladies and gentlemen. For 25-6 this would be. 25-6. If you got a banker again off of one black chip, boys and girls, that's what that could have been. I'm ruining families saying that right now. I know. I'm sorry. But it only costs you one black chip. You're betting that shit anyway. Fuck it. Oh, we gotta know. We gotta know. See it? You would have lost. That's why you don't flip it. I didn't. So I gotta go. So I'm just gonna try this one time here. I'm gonna call it a video. Hopefully it never goes 3. We waited this long. That's fucked up. I almost forgot to go get my money. I almost forgot to accept the order. I'm that excited to see what was going on here, and it didn't work. Well, God damn it. What do you do? Chase? All right. We're going to do the 3-4 chop on the player. We won. We got it back over a G. That's probably good enough, boys and girls. Here's the other thing real quick. This is the first occurrence. We've had 2 come side by side, and that is because the fucking player never came down. I gotta wait for this guy to get out of the way next to me, and then I gotta go. So while I'm waiting, we're gonna see if it never goes side by side on the second here. Player the weak side, but it got it with the natural. Look at that. Never ever went side by side 3 times on the fucking second row. That's beautiful. So if you look at that real quick while I'm driving away, if this jerk off doesn't try to hit my car as I'm backing up. Is it that important to you, you fucking bitch? Is that fucking important to you? You gotta fucking come right out and sit at a light like a faggot? Go. There's nobody fucking coming, bro. Stupid fucking people. They sit there and they fuck with you before you even fucking get out of the fucking parking lot. Because they want to sit there and hold you at the light. Fuck you. I'm making the light either way, right? I don't give a fuck what people do. Damn. Having a moment, guys. Just gotta hang in there with me a second. I can't stand fucking people that play that traffic light game. They're like, I'm gonna get you. You're gonna get stuck at the light. The fuck I am. I'll go through it with you. I'm on fucking camera when you're fucking playing a game. Gotta have a car camera in your cars, fellas. It's great ammunition when someone's a cunt. I mean, I'm a cunt, but I ain't that level of fucking... I don't know, maybe I am. I don't know. I gotta pull in this parking lot here. I'll finish this video. Stupid people, though, right? Fuck. Alright. What we got here now? So we won that, right? On the 3-4 chop. Yeah. And then we burned. Why did we bet the player again, though? Why did we win that hand? Oh, because I was betting that it wouldn't go 3 on the second, right? Yeah. So, yeah, that's good for now. I gotta go. I don't want to try to think. But take a look at that real quick. It's a shame I can't show you the rest of the shoe, because what if it starts to change to all player now? Right? Don't you see that? It's all one side, and all of a sudden it starts to change. So, we won't know. It's a nice little chop section there, though, outside of that of all things, 3-player, right? But that was a nice little 1-2 chop section there if you decided to do that. There's things you can find, guys. You just got to always be reassessing what's actually going on. Like we did right here. That was the first occurrence of 2 side-by-side in the second row. But that's because player never went 2. So anyway, more later, kiddos.